A Reed.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Boston Scott, his first carry. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They go play action with Hurts. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 3rd down, it's Scott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That good for 19 and a first down. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Jackson now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Jake Elliott on.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick-6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass, ball, balls in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stand on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fresh off the pick-6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Calico, read. Oh, shit.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A
Calico.
good balanced attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a
He
tale
just
of two
joined back.
callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy
I need
is
to
in
ask him.
sync. Everything's working pretty well for the defense.
I'm in the game right now.
That's a
After
tough
this,
one
we'll
because
play.
he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just
Calico.
to make a big play and disrupt things.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there. First down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays
How
off.
long it take this nigga Mike to register?
Evade
God
is
damn.
accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
What the
Into a
fuck,
double team,
bro?
and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Jackson, draw play to Dallas.
Or Reed, which one of y'all niggas is near the microphone?
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play.
So here's a
Calico.
first and 10 at the 38.
Can you go in the league and turn regression off?
On EA Sports.
14. Ravens nothing.
That's basically like, let's say if like you got a nigga with an X Factor or a superstar. Them niggas don't play good, or if they get old, they just take the shit off of them.
A second nice move. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Hell
A big
no.
one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete to his
Might as well
running
leave
back,
it
J.K.
at 3.
Dobbins.
Maybe
And
put it
he'll
at
reach
4.
the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
That's the jump that's winning the little jump right now.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. This is first and
29.
goal from about the 8. They'll run with Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines.
Yeah, because I had forgot about that. King Incredible had just mentioned me and told me to ask me if it was going to stay on or not. Because he wanted to turn it up. He wanted to turn it off in BTPH, but JP, the leader, and somebody else said keep it on. Or the other commissioners, they all voted to keep it on. And then they talking about some, no, they was like, why would you turn it off? That's just going to make all the niggas that got good ass teams keep good ass teams.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing?
That's why they in there talking that shit, because Calico rewrote the rules. Here's nigga talking about some LOL. You don't need a play call rule anymore. You can just put a play cool down. Like, nigga, shut your old ass up, 56-year-old ass nigga.
Brandon, all things considered,
you don't need a play call rule. You got to put a play cool down.
They just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I was looking for his name in group me, but every time I try to type his name in the little starter message, Joe, my app
just
closed.
a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Hurts is going to try and run, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And goal to go.
It's cheese.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Nah, I'm saying, like, what's face? You know how some niggas be like, oh yeah, Rich Sherman slow, so they gonna put him at linebacker and then user that nigga. Like, no, we ain't letting that shit go.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Who did they put out? I know they put out London Fletcher, I think.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows?
That nigga serious be like, yo, I see the area's fastest.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10.
That area fastest is nice.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Hey, he be adding S's to niggas' name.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
He said, Kerry Kittles.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
He called that nigga DK Metcalf.
As we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
DK Metcalf.
The coach. Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this
Hey
time,
man, that should be funny, bro.
He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
8 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
And that Marcus Peters only going for $300K.
Pick 6 TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may
I've been whooping ass in this league, bro. I'm in a no rules league, Calico.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
No play cooldown, nothing. You can run whatever you want.
Fielded in the end zone.
And it's stock teams.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the
I'm
end
on my
zone,
way to
not
being
a good
5-1 with the Eagles.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to
Oh my
rest.
God, that nigga sound like a demon.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson is going to find his running back. It's complete.
98 speed with 99 man zone and press.
Can't be more than a half a foot.
Oh my goodness.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him.
That card is a fucking problem.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson on first down. He's going to let this one go. It's caught inside the 25. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A gain of 32 that time.
First down.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
17-yard line.
Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try.
Calico, this nigga is down 28-7. It's 14 seconds left before halftime. This nigga kicks a field goal.
Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into
Calico, this
the
nigga has the Ravens, and he's winning this.
But they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
At their own 25-yard line.
I'm out here throwing dots with Jalen Hurts.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, good swerve!
And he's brought down, but now
was that the touchdown on that dumb ending?
What's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
I bet you do want to go I form, start off the halftime at the second half. You want to run the ball?
Line for this next drive. And tough to win games if you're
I would want to run the ball too to score a nigga like this.
Last time, now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Right back to Dobbins on first. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets
you in a game right now?
is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the
Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking.
That's because what's the face? That nigga
shifted to the other side of the football.
Yeah, that nigga got 93 speed and he like 6'4".
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, it's Jackson. Incomplete. He had his hands.
I would say join my share screen, but this shit is
now 4th down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here's Sam Cook now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
At the 18-yard line.
On 1st down, Hurts. He'll get this to the rookie from TCU. That's Jalen Reagor. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Forced out to his left. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Flushed out right. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Scott. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
For the ball carrier, Matt Judon there on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Hurts. Got an open man. It's Scott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Reagor, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic. But usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
5-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards.
Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, my God,
Darius Slay. By the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Jalen Reagor.
Jalen Reagor with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
The kick is good.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Hey, Ben.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Another game in this league, 42-10.
At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
15 yards. And the Ravens.
Now Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
This
right
shit over though. It's 42-10.
Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new cop.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And that touchdown there, it's not going to get them a win. It makes things a little more respectable.
Yeah, a little more palatable going out in this ball game. A little something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He'll fire it deep for Reagor. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
No way, Mo.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot.
It's no way that this made me throw out of a fucking sack.
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that pick six a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession fourth quarter lead. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing is Hurts. That'll be caught. Rager with it. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
No way. Don't you dare call holding, Madden. Don't you dare call. Oh, my Lord.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Play action. Here's Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Ravens on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now,
this nigga, what?
So whoever his trusted
hold up, bro. I just threw a fucking pass, and this nigga Calais Campbell just deflected it.
Now left side, a completion to his
then the nigga dove and deflected the pass in front of, like he ran stride for stride with Jalen Rager on a drag route and deflected the pass.
Extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And complete to Zach Ertz. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the Ravens' 38-yard line.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. This ball complete to Rager. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas, and it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long. When they throw the football, they're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is, it's a bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them.
What do this nigga
What hits
want?
me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Let me do this shit after this fucking game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Jackson now. Flushed out right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Jackson on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The 20-yard line.
Back of the end zone.
He dropped it. Trying to get 56 again.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
All right, Darius, you ready?
Moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
This nigga
That's
is
called
tripping.
being in the zone.
You
So
playing
for the Eagles, their strong start to the year
rejects.
continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile,
Where the
for
money
Ravens,
resides.
the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Alright. Yeah. Domestic. He said, so she chose domestic violence. She's domestic violence. Oh, she's crazy, oh. Hold on, let me see if I did my training in this league. Where the money was at? Where the money? Now y'all got that shit stuck in my goddamn head. Alright, I did my training. I'm joining. Jalen Hurts and Justin Fields.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll get this out wide. It's Nelson with it. And they work this right upfield across the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to float this. Oh, that's caught inside the 20. And we'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go, Claypool.
Chase Claypool. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
7. Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
James Conner ain't nothing but a halfback dive ass nigga.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points. Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
I ain't got nothing but tall ass fast niggas in my secondary
the
on
punt
this
team
game.
now is this one sent away.
No.
It's taken
Recat invited me to this league. I was like the last nigga to join. And the Lions just ended up having Shaquille Griffin. Shaquille Griffin, Chris Westry with an X Factor, TJ Green, Jeremy Chin with an X Factor.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They just ain't had no quarterback.
The playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. McKinnon 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say,
No, I threw the ball
before
they even got back there.
Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up.
I probably threw the ball too damn early because that nigga broke off of a man route.
Defensively to get to him and keep him short
do that.
first.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't found before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
It might be. I don't know.
Love from the gun.
He threw the ball way too
He's
late.
maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football.
Nigga slow as a
and force an
bitch.
incompletion.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
A gain of 7.
An effective 7-yard third down conversion. On 1st and 10 is
Oh!
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And a pass complete here to Sanders.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh!
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
I don't know.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Moss. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
What happened?
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up near the 34. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
Oh, I had it. It wouldn't let me back up all the way.
And turn it into positives moving forward.
And incomplete.
The running back picked up the block.
And it took the ball off course.
I max protected, bro. I only had 2 routes on the field.
So line of scrimmage, 39 on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete. The tight end Max Williams, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd.
I didn't even have no time to throw the ball.
Here at the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Okay.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
27-yard line.
Oh, you're lying now. You're at level 1 picking the draft. You're not picking a cornerback. Lamar Jackson.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I'm having the same kind of mindset that I had in that old Dynasty League. We get that one age reduction. If that man is on the board, I am picking that man.
The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Tom!
Here's a 2nd and 7. Gonna throw deep for the end zone.
Ah!
This is gonna be intercepted.
Who is it? Oh, AJ Terrell.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way.
So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They start the drive with Connor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love.
29.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet.
Oh, no, so that's 30.
I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
All I know is that little nigga ended up on my schedule and putting up 60 on him. I'm about to say.
Yardage here to the 31-yard line.
I'm about to say I read the shit out that play.
And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Third and long for Love.
No way, bro.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Love now on 2nd down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. From the gun, Love. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Nigga, Kale just posted one 2 days ago
After
talking
the
about some
incomplete
gay
pass
shit.
here now is
Got a
2nd
nigga out
and
the
10.
business.
To throw again. Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The only reason you might need that jump because the only game that's different is 2K.
10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Got a man. He finds Sanders. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Kick is good.
And it's up and good.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. A big
Smart route. I smart routed that jump.
2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead.
You hear me, Darius?
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7.
He was doing a post route, 15-yard post route. I smart routed it for him to cut at the first down line so he can cut faster.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and
that
dropped.
sounds a little too hectic.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
I don't know where you got that from, but if a nigga ever do that, that nigga might need to go to the doctor.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, I played yesterday.
14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Was trying to get that to his running back, Zach Moss. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete.
Put the light on.
Feels like you're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give him another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Love, they go play action now. Escaping the pressure right. And now another one.
What you say, Kilo?
So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get
snapped
it
it and handed the ball off to him.
Superb. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Oh no,
and following
that was a scheme
touchdown
play.
Pass, a 1-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
That was a scheme play. They did that just to get Jalen Ramsey off of that.
Let's see how they adjust.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. He's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first
I was
down.
going to say, what's the face? Yeah, 2 niggas do the NFC and the other 2 do the AFC.
But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Second and 13.
That's stupid. That is stupid. That nigga just got cooked on that damn route, and then they let that nigga jump. That's J.J. Nelson. A.J. Terrell.
On first down, it's Connor. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. First down, going to the air with Love. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A gain of 6 there on first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Oh my God! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Blankenship's kick is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for EA Sports halftime report.
30+ years.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Third quarter starts from Connor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I hit X. I don't know. But I had him in a, what's-the-face stuff. What's that shit called?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun. Love To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Love. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
34-yard line.
Second down, Love. Outside here to Sanders.
Love's pass.
Ran the perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to.
Right, that's what I was saying. When I joined this league and I seen this team was over, I was like, why none of y'all get this team?
Trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Chase Claypool with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Yep.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Yeah, that's Jones running the
25-yard line.
The vote. And the vote in at 6:30, so that they give everybody 30 minutes to get ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Love from the gun.
Oh my God!
For a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally.
I don't know why the player
the
went
hint
back
of a
that
run
late. I had
before
that
you
nigga in the
decide to throw
QB
the
spot.
football.
I just ain't send him.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I put my carry in the server before I ran
11 yards in the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Those throwing windows get a...
Hold up real quick, Darius. Hold up.
Yo. I'm good. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, he gonna get in your ass next. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all niggas trying to drive tonight? Y'all niggas was trying to drive tonight? The hell? I looked in the jump one, like yesterday, there was only like 4 people in the motherfucker. And after I get done training, I'm like, damn, it's like damn near 30 niggas.
Are you ready? Darius, you ready?
A lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception.
Did you decide with Larry what y'all
Especially
taking?
tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Like who got the AFC, who got the NFC?
Stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because
Larry is in my
go-to play. Either side.
Larry's in my division.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Elliott on for the field goal.
They like he winning this shit.
The kick by Elliott is good.
Hey, man, you did this on
Lead
purpose.
grows to 14 to 24 to 10. That drive took him inside.
Man, hurry up and pick a damn team.
I just got home.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because
The Bengals already picked.
situation, right?
It's your boy Putt got the
Went
Bengals.
against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Excuse me? You lying, bro.
The Raven
You lying.
offense set at the line for the next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of
Wait,
control.
time out.
Let's see if they can get things back
I
on
see
track.
Detroit, the
And
Packers.
this is where the coach is walking that line of
Saints.
being calm and really being firm with this team.
Excuse me.
Calico the Titans.
Pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it
Hey,
pass.
so what team? Let me ask this. What team?
Reasserted and calm things
What team on the opposite? Ben, maybe you can figure this out.
Give them 14 on that one.
What team is on the opposite side of the conference of Larry and not in Calico division?
Should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle,
Man, college team's open.
hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice
fuck
first
them.
down. Drive keeps moving.
Let's this go for Renfro
That's what I'm saying.
downfield. And he's going to take this
Me and Larry are in the same division, Trey.
You hear me laughing, partner?
that's
I'm
really
laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
AFC.
I ain't tripping.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad. And this winds up a
What
gain
about
of 4 to the
the
41.
Lions, AFC?
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What
I
you're
gotta
trying
see
to
if
do
it's,
is
Calico?
break the game down a little bit.
if
Don't
it's
let your
if they're
guys
gonna be
see too
tripping
deep
over
into
if
the
it's a
game, into
rule
the
about
future
it.
and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt
Packers,
the clock
Packers,
down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep
I'll
that
just put
lead.
on shoe clock in the fourth.
Is the Packers AFC?
2nd and 6. He hits him in stride. And he'll be corralled out across midfield. Down
Man,
to
stop
the
being a
40.
scary ass nigga and just pick a team.
13,
What about
it's
the
a
Saints?
first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No, I ain't still waiting on team left.
Sunday night.
Oh, wait,
This
they-
is
Texans,
the
Texans?
National Football League on EA Sports.
That's Calico division.
Bears.
On first down, Muhammad. On the stop was Aaron Donald. I'm sure that's going to be the
Rick is
formula. Just
AFC.
keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game,
Buccaneers?
above all, stay in bounds.
That's
Yes, take
NFC.
care of the football,
God damn,
yes,
stop
gain
being a
yardage,
scary ass
but
bitch and
stay
just
in
pick a
bounds
fucking
and
division.
let that
You ain't
clock
winning.
tick.
They go again with Muhammad.
I'm beating you.
And this
I know
time
that.
they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
The Texans are in the AFC, NFC.
And
They in the
they'll need to get to
AFC,
35
boy.
If they want to keep this drive going on
I
3rd
gotta check.
down. Here's a play fake as they set up
I mean, I'm
the
going to have to
throw.
play them in the playoffs either way. I don't want to do that.
35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He's now just 3 yards shy of 100.
I'd rather play
97
Calico
yards
than Larry.
receiving on the contest and a first down.
Yo, no, not his teacher, his damn dad. How you gonna disrespect your pops like that?
I'm going to get my ass kicked, but I'd rather, because Larry going to talk shit. Calico ain't going to talk.
10 more there, another first down.
So that's where the line's drawn. You'd rather get your ass whooped by a nigga that don't talk shit than a nigga that do.
Right? This is
Yeah.
why you spend all that time in the off season. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles
God
on its
damn.
faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them
One
from
X
walking down
factor,
the game.
one superstar,
Right now,
one age
they wanna
reduction
show
on
the world
offense
they're
and
up to the
defense.
challenge.
Damn.
It's a jet sweep. Here comes Claypool with it. 4 yards on the pickup there is going to leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 3rd down, Muhammad. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Oh, it is? Oh.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves
Take
to
correction.
James.
2 superstars in that one. Because I had said 1
So the
superstar.
Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And
So how we gonna draft
they're
him here
looking
if
to
he
do
covers
is just
that
salt
weekend?
away the final couple.
They draft is Monday.
And he'll fight his way
Is
down
Monday?
inside the 10
Yes.
to the 9-yard line. Give them 3 on
Trey,
first
you
down.
realize if they just started the draft, we would be doing free agency right now, right?
At the 9-yard line.
Yeah, but they said 8 o'clock. That's the only thing I seen.
No, they had the other vote up yesterday. It says what day you want to draft, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Good game, Darius.
Huh?
And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
I got the touch.
A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored. And
You say he'd rather play Calico because Calico whoop ass and don't talk shit. Larry do.
They knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Detroit, the win here means it'll be a